find ourselves at the stadium that played host to Super Bowl 52, the wondrous U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Today, we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here between the Arizona Cardinals and the Minnesota Vikings. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Pulls it in at the 13. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. Plays like that will really help this offense settle in here on the road.
And when you go on the road, you also have to deal with the fans as well. And when you have those types of runs, that'll settle them back into their seats.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. They get 17 more on that one and another first down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
First down, Stafford here. And it's a fumble.
Stripped him. Come here. Stripped him. Stripped him, Nate.
Really key in this one, and to force an opening drive turnover, that's huge.
Oh, yes. I will adjust. You Lord.
Something, there's one coach on every team that weighs in at the
This
is bad.
Probably.
Can't you just hear it right now? So, you messed it up.
I'll probably play it like
Messed up the whole defense, and now you put our defense in a bad spot.
that shit wrong.
Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it first and 10 at the 39-yard line. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards.
Oh, so wait.
Second and very
This is
short.
team that y'all just traded. Regularly, y'all just traded.
yeah, it's regular time.
Offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall.
Wow, this madness. I like the
Pickup.
way they run and shit. It is more
Vikings
realistic.
are 2 and 4 here in the first half of the year. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it. And that's what they're trying to get done here.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
I got to throw it earlier.
It's knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
gain here is the 37 on third down. To throw is Cousins. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body.
Way to stop him. Come on. It's a bad pass. I shouldn't do it. I was like running.
Take possession of the football.
I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Same route.
After the interception, here's Stafford.
Ooh!
He's got the hook up to Moore.
Fuck.
And he'll be marked down.
Oh, I thought he was curling up on there.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense.
Ah, good ball.
Cardinals. Rondale Moore with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Cardinals use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
It's all good. It's all good.
Extra point.
I know what's worse.
Comping this shit for real.
Yeah, it is. Because if you know how to do that free-form passing, you deadly. Like on the P5, how you can aim where you throw it. Like if the DB right here, you like see how my safety couldn't come down and get it. You put it like you know the free-form, bro. You can really cheese on this shit. And I got to get used to it.
Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside.
Just with this analog, so like if you like, you know how you just hold it sideways and he gonna throw it sideways. If you put it up and sideways, he's gonna put it over the like. You just gotta practice with it. It's different as hell.
I didn't even know you could do that.
Yeah, it's real different.
The Minnesota offense about
That's how he just threw that dot. That's how he just threw that dot like
threw an
that.
interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving. Oh, that's good decision-making right there. Understood down and distance. Knew it wasn't third down.
My line already
And
blocking
another
better.
opportunity to earn the first down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
On second down, Cook. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're
Boy, that
averaging
hole,
well on
boy.
the football now.
I got something.
Officially nothing on that one, no gain. So they're
Back
left
out
with
and
still
cover
10
3.
to go on third down. Right where this set of
Yeah,
downs
cover 2 to
started,
see
they need
better.
a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Bring the safety up, play.
On third down, Cousins.
Hey.
Complete right side to Cook. And he'll be out of
What?
bounds
Oh,
at the 25-yard line. A gain of 8 there
Now you
on
got
the
to punt
play.
and get something.
And that'll bring up
Like
fourth
14, 50
down.
something.
So on
Right.
fourth down, Ryan Wright on to punt for Minnesota.
But if I'm on my other side of 40, it could be 42. I'll get stripped.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 40.
He gonna get stripped. I gotta get a pick.
That time of about 14 yards. And the Cards will take over first and 10.
He covered out with that run, Tank.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal
Pull back.
offense. They got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out first and 10. They'll start this
Know what
drive
time it is.
and that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted
Now I'm gonna switch it up
before
on
he
him.
can get out of the backfield.
Short
It was
pass.
Harrison Smith there up
Yeah,
from his
what's on
safety
these?
spot to make the play
So,
behind the
medium
line.
and short.
3-yard
Run.
loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and
Gotta
then
watch it
some on
screen.
second and 13.
There you go.
Here's a
Damn.
strung out left to his
Strip.
running back. And they get to
Hey,
it.
he flipped me, bro.
Oh,
He flipped me. I'm gonna stop right here.
Tackle for a loss because
Sense
this
of
is an
pressure.
obvious passing situation, but instead they fooled them a little bit with the screen, and they wound up getting back what they lost, and then a little bit more.
Throwing on third down, Stafford.
Come on, Harrison Smith, come down.
McBride. And he takes this one down almost all
Go to
the
run
way to
again.
the 30.
Fuck.
And they're able to convert on third with a solid gain of 23. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10, down at the 31. From the gun.
Yes, sir.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Vikings force the turnover. They'll take over 27. And this
It's coming together.
they were wanting to see. Remember, he threw 3 interceptions in the loss last week, and now he gives the ball away again here in the very first quarter.
And you have to think that this was drilled into him all week, too, by his teammates.
Deontay Thompson, and the Cardinals are going to take possession of the football.
And partner, I think this is where long-term starters in the NFL separate themselves from the rest of the pack, because there's still 3 full quarters left in this one. More than enough time to move past a pair of early mistakes and find a way to lead your team to a win.
Why ain't nobody a thunder?
I did try to pick it. I was trying to knock it.
You obviously have a rookie tight end. It's a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure.
Well, it should be on that,
he has to be prepared for
on
people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Meanwhile, Stafford's throw complete there to Moore. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Oh! Get him off.
And the Vikings are going to get the football here.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far. They just threw something away on that snap.
Yeah, dude came in there. He posted like 9 people on the trade.
Watching it, they wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away? It could cost them a ball game.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Cousins. Flushed out right.
Come on.
Oh my gosh, we can't connect for shit, bro.
It'd be interesting to see what he decides to do the next time he's in the position we just saw there. Outside of the pocket, takes a throw downfield, it turns up incomplete. I wonder if next time he might take off and run.
Block real fast.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Throwing, Cousins. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Bro,
He's doing what?
Able to build off the turnover.
he's fucking open.
Wide open.
But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover.
What
But doesn't
no
it feel
pressure
like one
back
after
there?
grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. And he'll be out.
All right,
at
keep
the
playing like
35.
it.
Bro, this shit pissing me off. I can't connect it fast. Man. This shit sucks.
Wide open.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Go to run. We gonna go, man.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes,
Good shit.
have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy.
I need some more man. I need some more man. I can't fuck with
Really
that.
big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas.
And no, not quite of that level and not of that age. But I remember
going for the edge.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that was
Thank
a
you.
fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete.
So much of this game
Bring
is
it
about
up.
leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Looks like that in just about every
Y'all
position.
think y'all gonna beat them boys?
Lose that leverage and
Cowboys.
losing the battle. Just jump up at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like y'all gonna, I don't know why I got this feeling, but
We got a chance, man. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying we're going to beat them, but we got a chance.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this issue. The coverage has been tight.
LSU ain't really good this year.
Straight. I watched a little bit. I watched like 3 of their games straight up.
They not. Yeah, he's straight, but our defensive line is nasty.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
but
yeah, but Bama is going
Bama
to
got 5-star linemen.
Here are the Vikings now to start.
You know it's still Bama at the end of the day.
Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did,
I want y'all to win this game. I'm trying to see Bama go down.
kind of get over
That was some crazy
right?
shit.
Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
Oh, damn, boy, you could have made a sandwich back there.
For 9 and a first down.
You got to make one.
Cousins. Escaping the pressure right.
You heard me click it.
Outside of the pocket for a sack, trying to
Bro, why is everybody tired if I just gave these niggas a break? Like, I literally just told them they could take the day off on the bye week, and these niggas coming. Fuck y'all been
Oh,
doing?
he got that shit on?
Nah, I had a bye week, so it's like if you make your team practice during the bye week, you feel me? It's gonna have your people tired. I told them they can chill, and they still out here tired. Like, these niggas was smoking weed.
Now Cousins.
Did y'all win last?
Yeah, now we didn't. We got blown out and shown out. I had to put 2 clock on him. He was doing so dirty. I had to put 2 clock on him.
He was going crazy.
Cause he got about 49 in the third.
Cousins gives way to Cook.
Oh!
And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Let me show you something, bro.
Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jerick McKinnon. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13.
Fuck.
And he can't find a receiver.
I can't even throw it away because he's so slow.
The defense rising to the challenge and setting them back on the sand. This offense continues to shoot themselves.
Bro, I watched the highlights of that Bears-Washington game.
That shit was slow.
That shit was so lame.
Me and my brother watched it. Damn it, that whole game, bro. I was on my phone.
So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long.
It's 3 plays in the half.
This one
This shit
complete to
ass.
Scott Miller.
That nigga had
And
99
first
yards.
down inside the 30. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0.
Carson Wentz ain't that bad, bro. He just need a line. In my opinion.
Think so?
In my opinion.
I don't know, bro.
He ain't never been on a good team, though. He ain't never been on a good team.
He had a good run when he was Philly talking.
No, he didn't. Every team he's went to has been a rebuilding team.
Got it. And they are on the board.
You don't think he was good at Philly?
He didn't have the line.
He was straight.
No, you see what's his name be escaping for his life back there. Jalen Hurts. They ain't got no
You
line.
got hella rushing yards. That shit, bro.
Why you think he rushing? Cause they backed that motherfucker.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
And Carson Wentz ain't got them feet. He can't do that. He ain't got them feet.
Dude can't run for shit.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
He's
Closer and closer to intermission, Charles. Remember last time out they punted.
Yes, sir, boy.
To get points here, especially if this is going to be their final
This
possession.
was part like
This game's feel like because the pressure is on both sides. but sometimes the pressure's a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge.
This is screen again.
Trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Want to go for a flat.
Back to the air. Stafford on second down. The catch made by
DeAndre Hopkins. Nobody like it.
And they work this well upfield across the field.
Going back to man.
Now a first down throw. Stafford finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
I'm going to give him what he wants.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Stafford.
Damn, he just burnt him and he didn't even see it.
I thought it was.
Hold on, let me get up there.
Nice gains, that one for 14 yards and another first.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy.
I think that's screen.
Keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
That's to McBride, and he has it.
Oh, he likes to go in the inside.
I'm about to start manning up that tight end. That's what I'm about to do.
Guys are able to extend their lead.
That's the only one.
That hurts.
Yeah, that's the only one.
And that pushes the lead up to 11.
About to start taking that middle.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Nwangu now from his end zone.
Oh my God.
And the Cardinals have got it going the other way. And they will
that shit is ridiculous.
Outstanding field position in the
There you go. He about to throw a pick. He about to try to go back to that middle.
So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown.
You been hitting that nigga like that, and he ain't been hit.
Yeah, I'm the only one in the league with fumble, I feel like.
They're going to be looking for some answers.
I'm gonna get back.
Zadarius Smith able to get him down. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Stafford.
Hey, where the phone?
He don't fumble.
Now the Cards going to call another timeout. Their second.
Was that the cookie phone?
40 seconds to go.
What is that?
Nah, that was my second string running back.
There for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time, and sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big game down.
They go the same route.
A nice job
Good money.
getting to him quickly and holding him to a short game.
Now Stafford. A good decision in the end. Run gets him
I wanted it fall.
I wanted him to keep running, bro.
Oh my God. Oh, if he wouldn't have pressed that square button in time, my boy. Stafford would have been. Whew.
Stafford now throw.
Come here.
And this throw a bit late as he
Scared.
can reach back for
We
it.
better run it.
Keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Second down and goal. Stafford.
Nobody open. Loose ball.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
He's about to throw it to him.
Slow down. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your
I need him to throw it to me right here.
Getting rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble.
Damn, somebody really playing with the Texans.
Watch out, fool.
And now 3rd and goal following incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now it's Stafford.
No!
It's complete.
Damn straight.
Make that now 3 first-half touchdown passes for Matthew.
I've been watching this shit all game. Let
Cardinals
him
will
get this shit.
extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Hey, I was watching the Wake Forest. It was Wake Forest and the team, and I was watching it. I was watching it, and the commentator talking about, damn, he blowing through them like a stick.
Hey, they be saying some goofy ass shit.
That shit had me rolling, bro.
Losing their contract.
Bro, you know
You ain't get no more, nigga.
You know who a good commentator though that I thought would never RG3.
Oh yeah, he be saying some crazy shit.
He wild, bro. I'm going crazy on him. Oh God, I don't want.
You trying to get a real over there?
Offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter,
Tank, you want to go get one?
Illinois?
They want to play this.
I think we'll find out just
Some boys can score. Illinois can score, bro. They be going down that field.
It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to
Syracuse,
series.
they
Big adjustment here to try to put some points on the board.
I don't want to. Hey, TCU, Oklahoma State. That's gonna be a good game.
Off the play fake, Cousins.
Florida State.
To his left.
Oh, the only one I see, bro, is that Oklahoma State TCU.
This defense is certainly
That's a Texas dog fight. Them boys, that's a Texas fight right there. Them boys, dog fight right there.
and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every
interception thrown by Cousins. Baker with a pick, and the Cards will take over here.
Oh, that's Sam McKinney.
To the 43-yard line. Well, Charles, you're so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20.
It's that Lakers. Yeah, they be tripping, bro.
And of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. The final shot before the break, Stafford. He's going to look deep for more.
Oh my God.
And it falls down incomplete.
You're a bitch for that.
So we have reached halftime with the visiting Cardinals out in front. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coach.
Get him on that throw it short. This ain't it.
That dumb ass shit would have me mad. I ain't even no Cardinal fan. But then, the defense was supposed to come.
He got saved. I scored here, bro. I know he can throw me a
The
pick.
Vikings set to receive the second half
Cardinals
kickoff, and they
coach,
trail it here as we resume play.
Minnesota, I'm pissed because you didn't even fucking come
Risk
and
another fumble. He'll
try to
sit on
come
this
get
one.
the ball.
It's a touchback.
Yeah, like he been getting snagged on or something.
up.
Here are the
Straight
Vikings
though. He
now to
keeps staying
start
in that
their
middle. I'm
next
gonna hit him
drive.
up. He's
They
staying
look
on
up
that
at the
street.
scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't control that.
That arm
This is
power.
intercepted for the 4th time today. Jalen
Tough, boy.
Thompson picks it, and the Cardinals are going to take over here up near the 30.
Tough.
But that one is going to sting.
I wish my trade would have went. I wish my trade would have went through.
You got going on with that boy?
Halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this
Let's
third
pick
quarter.
again.
Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Get the ball.
And you come out of the locker room.
It's right there. Just get the ball.
To establish momentum is
He
very
going to it
key.
again. I might be going to the screen again.
Throwing again on
Yep, he going to it
2nd and 10.
again.
Stafford. He's going to flip one out here.
Ooh.
Running
No
back.
fumble.
And certainly some style points there on the spin. Not a whole lot thereafter, but still a pretty good
He
game.
going to run. Damn, I'm
9
tripping.
yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Stafford looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And
Oh, that's not gonna work. You gotta
if he had
punt
caught
that
it,
bitch.
it would have been a first down. Instead, it's 4th.
Nice call by the defense there on 3rd down. Just flip the field.
Really, I really just been turning it over too much. I got a fumble and 2 picks, but I done picked him off just as much. You feel me? I just can't score on offense.
Was you in the league? What happened?
First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And this ball's going to be down now right at the 10-yard line. And for an offense
Hey, if you got 5, if you got the 5, you play anything on 5. That shit.
Fantastic.
That shit too realistic.
What do players do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
They start the drive with
Yes, sir.
And he takes us across the 15 to the 17. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw.
He would not throw that bitch away.
I honestly thought you was going to dump it off to the running back.
I could have, but I was already rolling. He just got to throw that bitch out. He won't even let it go. I can't even, want nobody to trade me. Want nobody to trade me, man.
Not a lot of positive grades will be hit.
And my goodness,
I can't find one.
I know. But this it's not your fault. This
And then I made one, but I'm about to go ahead and put him in. See what he can do. Fuck it.
Those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half.
Hit the
You need
fuck.
somebody to run. You gotta have some. You need to run it. Yeah, you need a quarterback that can run on the 30.
I mean, I can't complain though. I was like the 5th to last pick to get a team, but it's straight because I should get some good draft picks, bro. You know how I'm gonna do that. Fuck around, go get Stats and Bennett.
Being a good one, cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Oh yeah, let me put my dude in.
You know the game you need to watch Sunday?
What's that?
That Dolphins game. They about to put that rookie in. That Skylar Thompson nigga.
I know Tyreek Hill hot.
He don't even know. He got him so high.
You trying to go get a Rillo though?
Yeah, I got you.
Put that rookie in, man. What's up,
Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
House and shit, they
Well,
have
we haven't exactly been treated to a nail biter
Vacation.
in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but
Who,
over.
your nephew?
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think
For real?
about getting out of here?
Yeah, I know he up there turn.
In order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Isaiah Simmons getting by the offensive line and dropping the quarterback.
You can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now. And if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Cards are going to take possession of the football. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the third quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in it.
Nah.
It's been a banner day. They're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
2-1.
Calling
Yeah,
no
one
gain,
straight.
and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
I'm gonna get 2 from you before I leave.
They'll try again.
Come on.
It's straight about the fumble.
But he will go backwards as he stopped for a loss. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up
His
3rd
ass
down.
out.
Screen again.
Here's Stafford. And that is incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
So on is Matt Prater now to try a field goal here. From the left half, should be a fairly easy one here. Prater's kick
Remember
is
them
good.
days, that shit
That
hard,
will
nigga
extend
been
their lead
thinking.
even further. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
Nwangu now from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
On second down, here's a keeper by the QB. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a third down. Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so they didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down.
You know, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know, that one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it. How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that first down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo sack. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. And here's Ryan Wright now as he's on to punt for Minnesota. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Stafford, and he's got the hook up to Moore. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the 2.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him. Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. A gain of 3, 2nd down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Second and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. Gets it to Smith-Schuster on the jet sweep. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
32.
To throw is Stafford. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. 4th touchdown pass of the game for Matthew Stafford. And the Cardinals look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point good by Prater. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this 4th quarter. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
2nd down, they go right back to Cook. He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to pull up. Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football. Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And out will come the offense as they take over. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the 4th. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 69 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 46-yard line. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And only a couple there as he'll take this up to the 47.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 35. Give him 18 on the play. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. No gain on the play there, second down. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is third down. And he'll be stopped up as he could only muster a yard. So fourth down coming up on the other side as we have reached the 2-minute warning. So on is Matt Prater now to try a field goal here. Made his first. This now from 46 yards away. Prater's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
And this play a lot like the previous one, thanks to that stout Cardinal defense. Back-to-back, they've been tackled behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here, a little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. On 4th down, here's the option. And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4.
Well, they certainly didn't appear to be fired up about their options throwing the football. So, to me, this seems like a case of just kind of taking their medicine there, run the ball, see if they can pick up something.